Hello everybody, I'm Vilisink. I'm back again with the Raid Shadow Legends, and in today's video we'll be discussing one of the best epics, sometimes underrated epics in the game today. Absolutely, this is not clickbait, this is not BS, this is the truth. You're going to love this champion. As soon as you find out who this champion is, you'll know why. You can take him pretty much into any part of this game, and he will have a sole purpose and reason for being there. He will also aid your team, support your team, just hinder the enemies while not doing that much damage. So without further ado, let's jump on in. Let's get into my champions here. Not the index, I did not tap on there. So we're going to the champions, and we're going to discuss a champion that is OG, old school, been around the block a little while. Gorgorab, the undead horde, just god basically. So this champion, single-handedly, if you pull him earlier in your game, you're sorted. A lot of people now that have big accounts, they probably started with Gurgarab, and they used Gurgarab, and he was like their champion for what he does. And he's one of my favourite champions too, so we're going to jump in, quick look at the base stats, see how they match up, then we're going to the skills, and then we might show you a run of just basically everything we talk about, and then you'll see exactly why he's so good. So his base HP, just over 17,500, 17,670. It's okay, it's average, to be quite honest. Attack is irrelevant, but it's 1,057. Defense is 1,068. Strength is quite close. We prefer some of the attack to go to defense, but that's just me. Anything over 1,000 defense, I always say, is a very strong base number. If you put on your 50-60% chest plates, gloves, boots, whatever, then you're getting a really nice base to work from rather than anything below it. So if it's past 1,000, I'm just a big fan of it. Speed 97. Personally, for me, he could be a bit quicker, although his speed is not really an issue when building him per se. Just think, for this champion, if he was 102, 103, he wouldn't be broken. He would just be even better than he is. Crit rate, crit damage is just basic 15 and 50. 30 base resist, which is good. You're going to want to add some more onto him, but you'll find out why I think he has resist. 0 base accuracy, and again we will find out why he has 0 base accuracy. So for just now, I'll take you through my base stats, and we'll just keep on doing what we're doing. So 60,483 HP in total, 2,315 defense, 241 speed, 174 resistance. That's all I'm worried about. Attack, pointless. Crit rate, crit damage is kind of pointless. If you had god tier gear, you would still not probably give him like crit rate, because that would just be, hey, look what I can do. It wouldn't really serve any purpose. It'd be just so pointless. But this is the build I'm using, and I use them everywhere. Faction Wars, I can use them in Doom Tower, I use them in dungeons. I can mess around Clan Boss even, if they change out 1 or 2 pieces. Or even with this build actually, he's just a fantastic champion. So you've seen how mine looks. Let's look at the skills, and let's find out why he's one of the best epics in the game. One of the OGs of the OG, back in the days when Husk, back in the days of Skull Crusher, Skull Crown and Arena. A lot of people won't remember that, but that was a thing, a really good thing. Not for me, I never had a Skull Crown. But anyway, Misfortune, attacks one enemy, 75% chance when you fully book it, takes 5 books, of removing 1 random buff. This is really good for an A1, and I used to use it in Magic Keep a lot, just because of that big bloody shield. Anything that puts up a shield, you can take it off, but ultimately saying that, you can take him not just in Magic Keeps, you can go to any dungeons or any boss, whatever, and have a chance of removing one random buff. So you could be taking down the attack up, you could be taking down the increased speed, the increased defense, the shield, hell, block damage. It's a very strong A1. Doesn't need to do any damage. You just if you can get the books in, even 50% chance is quite good. It's a coin toss. 75 is more of an angled coin toss, but still, it's a lot better than a lot of other A1s that you'll get in the game. This one serves definitely a good purpose. If any buff you can remove their enemies have, then they can't use it against you. That's just all for the better. Resurge fills the turn meter of all allies by 15%. Places a 50% increased attack buff on all allies for 2 turns. Takes 1 book. How good is that? And it goes to a 3 turn cooldown. 1 book for basically the part of his kit that you will use the most. 1 book. It's crazy. That's how good he is. So you got 5, 6 books. And with Resurge level 2, who does he remind you of when you look at this move? Arbiter. So give you a granted 30% turn meter boost, increased attack. This is just the same thing, but it's just less turn meter. Serves the same purpose. I still use him occasionally as a speed booster when I want to have some fun. If I have some arena battles and I have to do like same affinity, same faction, then I definitely will take this champion in. But this is, for somebody early game, this is going to get you more turns. The increased attack is meaning you're going to do way more damage. So a pretty good OG02. We'll animate. This is A3, currently level 5, 4 more books. So in total, let's check this book situation. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 books. 10 books is actually pretty good, even for an epic. Epics can get way worse, so animate is at level 5 and it revives any dead allies, so basically all your allies. Gives them 25% HP and heals them afterwards by 25%. It's a 5 turn cooldown. So essentially what happens here is he revives the whole team. If you give him enough HP defense to stay alive, he'll revive everybody, heals them back to 50% pretty much. Then they can just all attack you and kill you. It's fantastic, it's awesome. I love revives that include all allies. This dude was kind of imperative in me getting 3 stars in the faction wars. I could get to the boss easy. The most annoying thing was that bloody Valkyrie wave. But a few people in stun sets, that's okay. If anybody died, we had Gorgorab for the revive. And when we get to the boss of that faction hits so hard, I had to continually come back to this. It got to the point I had to hold off reviving just so I could revive at a certain point. But this move was clutch. And if it was revives one ally, then it's like meh. But because it revives all of your team, 4 of your team members could die. He will be the last sole survivor. He goes into animate. Boom. They're healed up 50%. Just love it. It's fantastic. And especially if that happens the next turn, because he'll be built kind of quick. He'll come back quite quickly to fill your turn meter. And then he'll just go repeat. Rinse and repeat. Rinse and repeat. So a very, very clutch revive there in the A3. Increases ally speed in arena battles by 23%. He is pretty much an arena based champion. His kit says arena. He can be used elsewhere. But he's got the revive. He has your increased attack, your turn meter. He can steal buffs. That's kind of what you do in arena. You either speed boost, you strip your enemies, and you take them down. Gurgarab to this day is still in gold 4, because I do see him all the bloody time. And he's never got a swift parry, or I've even seen one with deflection on, which is extremely annoying, to be honest. My Gorgorab has 0 masteries, because I really don't think he needs them, but we'll do a quick run. So let's see, we'll just do. Everybody does dragon. Well, we do dragon. We could do ice golem, to be fair. We'll make it a little bit harder. So we'll go Ice Golem. We'll just do 20. 20 is the benchmark. I mean, I could farm higher. I just don't. I just don't see the point, honestly. I don't see the point. So who are we putting in here? Forgive my... Okay, we don't need Arbiter. So, yeah, cool. Where are you, Gorg, my friend? So we need some CC, so who are we taking in? Natural Miscreating Monster. We've got Sylar, so no, we've got Poisoner for the boss, decreased defense. We've got a couple of flex spots here. So it must be blind, I cannot find who the hell I'm looking for. Let me just go to rank and see what changes. There you go, Gorgorab. Yeah, we've got Poisoner, we've got Gorg. He's keeping people alive. So what the hell, let's just throw in... I want Rotos. I want to block revive the ads. And I want to... We're going to let go auto. We're either surviving this quite cleanly, or there is going to be... Especially with the Ice Golem itself, the waves are the easy part. The waves you can have no trouble with, or on stage 20, the Shriek by the Terror Beast can be extremely annoying. So you do have to take care of them, stun him, kill him, put him to sleep. Because the reflected damage will kill your ass. You will die. So with Gorg in this team, he's the reviver. If it goes wrong, if we get hit, he's going to give us a heal, give us turn meter. The enemies are going to buff up. He will potentially steal or remove one of those buffs. And cycle his moves very quickly. And yeah, everybody else is just going to do a bit of CC, Euro for poison, Rotos to block, revive the ads, and some damage. And obviously we're going to have a decreased defense champion. Decreased attack is handy as well. Decreased speed in the A1. Stagnite, free champion. And we're doing okay so far. Yes, you may not have Rotos, but that's just because I want to block revive the ads. It means you don't have to watch like a 10-minute battle I can win in 2 minutes, if you know what I mean. But nonetheless, we're still going to be taking damage from the Ice Golem itself. People will be dying, so I think we're going to see some work from Gurgarab here. This is where the support should come in, if we need it. So stunning ads, throwing up poisons. I'm a massive fan of Eurogrim. Eurogrim is just sick, dude. Tried him in Clan Boss for a run, but in Clan Boss you need to put off his A2 and A3. Just because they'll give you a block revive, decent, give you a heal, give you continuous heal buffs. And potentially can throw the stun off. And if you leave Eurogrim with his A1, then he's just like Nethril. And I have Nethril. He's definitely better as a Dungeon Doom Tower based champion. And we've seen pretty much nothing from Gorgorab so far. We may not die, this may have been a crappy run. But anyway, he's quick, he's given us turn meter, he's given us increased attack. So he's not reviving, but he's still supporting the team, giving us buffs, giving us turn meter. If we need to be revived, that's fine. If there's any buffs that go up, we'll strip him. He's still a really, really good champion. Make him quick. Give him HP so he can survive. A bit of defense, obviously, and that's really all you need. If you get masteries, yes, you can potentially add some more resistance if you wanted to be even stronger, going into like arena, maybe hard Doom Tower. But in general, Gorgorab is there to be built quick. He's there to be built quick. If they keep the faction wars open, we could have done a run. That would have been actually good to watch, in all fairness, because we haven't needed any help from Gorgorab. But nonetheless, he still provided a service. He still gave us a lot of turn meter. he still gave us increased attack. The same as Arbiter pretty much, just a epic version of that. So guys, we'll show you Gorgorab's stats just one more time, and I will let you get back to your day to enjoy it if I am not blind and I can find them. So we want him to be fast, we want him to have HP, some defense is nice also so he doesn't fall over. People have to mitigate some damage. And if you want a bit of resistance, but it's basically you make him as quick as you can get him. He's your reviver, he's your kind of a debuffer, he's just a great support, a great carry. The amount of times Gurgarab has saved my team, revived everyone, I've lost count. I do not know how many times it is, but I know it's a lot. So with that being said guys, that's how I build them. That is the little guide. That's how I recommend you build them. Make them quick, help him stay alive, you know, and he essentially will be the carry that your account needs. He's so amazing. I'm not going to stay here all night and tell you how good he is at that. Just go play with him, have some fun, but most importantly, stay safe, keep on raiding, and as always, I'll see you in the next one.